Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to ask the panel about the future long-range assault aircraft. Last year, you requested and Congress appropriated funds to accelerate the program based on significant testing progress. Secretary Jette and General Rugen, could you give us a picture of where testing currently stands for the program?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the question. I think what we saw with the request that was made and supported by Congress last year really set the conditions for a 4-year acceleration from where we are currently in tech demonstration to a program of record and a full weapon system. So what happened last year was a great year of successes as we made it through our analysis, as we made it through Cape sufficiency, and we saw both tech demonstrators fly. We wanted to double down on that success, and we need that help to basically in this budget you see a 4-year acceleration.
Mr. Secretary.
Yes, sir. So what we've done with the FLRAA schedule is taking a 4-year acceleration. We are, in fact, just had meetings last week, and we're looking at, we still have our endpoint of FY30 for flag probabilities. Sorry. What we're doing, sir, is we're taking, we've looked at the successes of the FLRAA. We're looking at the flight capability of both aircraft at this point, and we've begun putting together the final formal plan to move to a flight full program of record. The conceptual design and requirements for a full acquisition strategy will be completed by next year. We'll then determine contract award in FY22 and with FUE in 30. It looks so far since we've seen such promising, and you can go down and watch the aircraft fly, both of the versions right now.
So it sounds like both of you can reassure this committee that the program will meet the accelerated timeline.
At this point, we believe so, yes, sir.
Are there any particular performance metrics that you consider to be indicative of future success in the program?
I think we had an independent tech readiness assessment by OSD last year where they named 9 technologies that were risk areas that we needed to burn down. We fully understand those risk areas. Some of the most prominent are the full authority fly-by-wire flight controls, the drivetrain, the powertrain, and the like. And again, because we got that report early, probably years earlier than we normally would have, we're already in our next phase driving that risk down.
Yes, sir, and I'd like to add, so elements of overmatch that we see on the aircraft is reach. One of them is reach. It's got 3 subcomponents: speed, range, and endurance. Both aircraft have significant improvement over what it's fundamentally replacing, which is OH-58. It does have a lethality component, which was very limited on the OH-58, but it'll be much more flexible in this version. And the survivability of the aircraft because of the integrated ecosystem. In other words, these aircraft are intending specifically to be able to work together and understand the air picture. It'll give them an increased survivability by knowing where air defenses are, where radars are, how to use the NOE, Nap of the Earth flights, and mask from different systems. So we're bringing all of these things to bear in trying to make all of these actually the FLRAA, FARA, and in seeing how much of that we can push into our existing systems.
Let me finish by just asking, do you anticipate anything that might alter the current timeline or provide an opportunity even to accelerate the testing in this budget cycle or future cycles?
Sir, I think that being an acquisition person who's actually had to build stuff and put it on the field, I think we're about as aggressive as I'm prepared to go at this point. But I think it's still well within reason that we can get there by 30.
Okay, thank you very much. I yield back.